Welcome back to our channel. Did you know that some pennies are worth more than a mansion? That's right. In this video, we'll take a look at the top 10 most expensive and rare pennies in the United States, some of which have sold for millions of dollars. If you have any of these in your collection, you might just be sitting on a fortune. Stick around to the end because the number one penny on this list is truly shocking. Let's get started. Today, we're diving deep into the 1959 Lincoln penny, a coin that might just make you a millionaire. That's right, this little 1-cent piece has been valued at a jaw-dropping $1 million in the market. If you've got one, you better hold on tight because this could be your lucky day. Stick around as we break down the history, rare errors, and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. History of the 1959 Lincoln penny. The 1959 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and carries the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design had been in use since 1909, marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1959 penny special is that it was the first year the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial reverse, replacing the original wheat ears design. If you take a look at the back of a 1958 penny, you'll see the wheat stalks. But in 1959, the U.S. Mint switched to the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. This change marked a new era for the Lincoln cent, making the 1959 pennies historically significant. Mintage and rarity. The 1959 penny was produced at the Denver Mint, and a whopping 1.2 billion of these coins were struck. Now, you might be thinking, if there are over a billion of them, how can one be worth $1 million? Well, that's where things get interesting. Why is the 1959 penny worth $1 million? There are a few key reasons why a 1959 Lincoln penny could fetch such an astronomical price. Rare errors and unique variants. Some 1959 pennies were mistakenly struck with the 1958 wheat reverse design instead of the Lincoln Memorial. This means a 1959 penny with a wheat back is an extreme rarity, with only a few known examples. Collectors and experts believe that these were either mint errors or experimental strikes that were never meant to be released. High-grade specimens, MS 67 plus or higher. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The most valuable 1959 pennies are those that have been preserved in mint state condition, MS 67 or higher. These coins have full luster, no scratches, and sharp details. Even a small flaw can drastically reduce its value. Special provenance and authentication. Some ultra-rare 1959 pennies have been certified by major grading companies like PCGS or NGC, verifying their authenticity. When a rare penny comes with strong authentication and provenance, it drives the price up significantly. Most valuable 1959 Lincoln penny ever sold. The highest recorded sale of a 1959 Lincoln penny happened at a major auction where a pristine era coin with the wheat reverse sold for an astonishing $1 million. This coin is considered a holy grail in the numismatic community because it challenges the traditional timeline of U.S. coin production. How to identify a rare 1959 penny? If you have a 1959 Lincoln cent, here's how you can check if it's worth serious money. White heavy check mark. Look at the reverse, back of the coin. If your 1959 penny has the wheat reverse instead of the Lincoln Memorial, you might have an ultra-rare error worth a fortune. White heavy checkmark. Check for mint condition, MS 65 plus or higher. Even a regular 1959 penny in superb condition can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. White heavy checkmark. Search for double die errors. Some 1959 pennies show signs of doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. These double die varieties are highly collectible. White heavy checkmark. Get it certified. If you think you have a rare 1959 penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A certified coin with high grades will always fetch a premium price. Current market value of the 1959 penny. Right now, the 1959 Lincoln penny has a market value ranging from $500 to $1 million, depending on its rarity and condition. Here's a breakdown of current values. Regular 1959 penny in circulated condition, worth 1 cent to $5. Uncirculated 1959 penny, MS 60 MS 64, worth $10 to $50. Mint state 1959 penny, MS 65 MS 67, worth $500 to $5. 000 rare 1959 penny with wheat reverse, era coin, worth $100,000 to $1 million plus. Check your coins now. The 1959 D Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, and if you happen to find one with a rare error, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. Even if you don't have the ultra-rare wheat reverse error, a high-grade mint state 1959 D penny can still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, go through your piggy banks, old jars of coins, and even your grandparents' collections. You never know what you might find. If you think you have a valuable coin, get it authenticated and graded, because you could be sitting on a hidden fortune. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more videos about rare and valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or any other valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable pennies. Specifically, we'll be talking about the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a small but incredibly valuable piece that has shocked the coin collecting world with its insane worth. Right now, this rare penny is valued at $79,652 in top condition. That's right. A single penny that could be worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment on a house. If you've got a jar of pennies lying around, you might want to check them after this video. This coin's history, errors, and unique features make it highly desirable among collectors. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how you might just have a fortune sitting in your pocket. Change.so. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Now, let's jump right into the fascinating history of the 1974 Lincoln penny. History of the 1974 Lincoln penny. The 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears design. By the time 1974 rolled around, the Lincoln penny was still being struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, something interesting happened this year. The U.S. Mint began experimenting with making pennies out of aluminum to address rising copper prices. Millions of 1974 aluminum pennies were minted, but they were never officially released into circulation, and almost all of them were melted down. However, some escaped into the public, making them extremely rare and valuable. But today, we are focusing on the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, which was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins produced at the Denver or San Francisco mints, Philadelphia minted pennies from this time did not carry a mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, how did a regular 1974 penny become worth nearly $80,000? Well, let's break it down. Rare errors and varieties. One of the biggest reasons why the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is so valuable today is because of rare errors and high-quality specimens that have been found over the years. Here are some of the most important ones. Double die obverse, DDO. Some 1974 pennies show signs of doubling on Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. These double die errors happen when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable overlapping effect. Off-center strike. If you find a 1974 penny that was struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing or shifted, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on how extreme the misalignment is. Broad strike error. This occurs when the coin is struck without the proper retaining collar, causing it to expand outward. These error pennies can be worth a lot, especially in good condition. Clipped planchet. Some 1974 pennies were accidentally struck on improperly cut planchets, leaving a curved or straight edge missing from the coin. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, coin dies can develop cracks, which can transfer onto the coin's surface. If you find a 1974 penny with noticeable cracks or large blobs of metal called cuds, it could increase its value significantly. All these errors make certain 1974 pennies extremely desirable among collectors, especially when found in high grades. Condition and grading. How to know if your 1974 penny is valuable? The value of any coin depends heavily on its condition and grade. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 mint state 70, being a perfect, flawless coin. Here's how grading affects the price of a 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Circulated condition, G4, VF30. If your penny has been used in everyday transactions, it might only be worth face value or a little more, usually between 10 cents and $5.au, almost uncirculated, 50 Australian dollars to 58 Australian dollars. A coin with minimal wear and strong details could be worth $20 to $100. MS60 to MS65, mint state, uncirculated. If your penny has no wear and still has its original mint luster, it could sell for $500 to $5,000. Depending on quality. MS66 to MS68, these high-grade coins are where the real money comes in. A MS67 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny recently sold for over $20,000. MS69 to MS70, perfect condition. These are extremely rare but can bring in prices of $79,652 or more, especially if they have unique errors or varieties. Current market value. How much is this coin worth today? Now, let's talk about the big number. How much is the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny actually worth in today's market? According to recent auctions and collector demand, the highest graded 1974 penny with no mint mark sold for $79,652. This price was achieved for an MS69 RD, red penny, which means it retained its bright copper-red color without turning brown over time. Even in lower mint state grades, these coins are fetching anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000, depending on their rarity, errors, and grading. Collectors and investors are constantly looking for these rare coins, and their value keeps increasing as more people get into the hobby of coin collecting. Where to sell or find these coins, if you think you have a valuable 1974 Lincoln penny? Here's what you can do: get it graded. Send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Sell at auctions. Many rare pennies sell for top dollar at major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Check online marketplaces. Sites like eBay, Coin Auctions, and Facebook Marketplace can be good places to sell. But be cautious of scammers. Visit a local coin dealer. A trusted dealer can give you an appraisal and help you find the best-selling option. So, there you have it. The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just an ordinary penny. It's a treasure that could be worth nearly $80,000. Whether it's due to rare errors, high grades, or collector demand, this small copper coin holds an incredible value. Make sure to check your change, your old coin jars, and even your grandparents' collection. You never know when you might come across one of these rare pennies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more rare coin videos. Drop a comment below if you have a 1974 penny or any other valuable coins in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. If you've ever come across an old penny and wondered if it could be worth thousands of dollars, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a rare and valuable coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its high market value. This coin is currently valued at a staggering $71,002, and today, we'll break down why it's worth so much, its fascinating history, key errors to look for, and how you can identify if you have one in your collection. So stay tuned, because you might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. History of the 1976 Lincoln Cent. The 1976 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This series replaced the iconic wheat penny design and featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, making it one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. The year 1976 was a significant one for the United States, as it marked the nation's bicentennial celebration, honoring 200 years of independence. While most collectors focused on the bicentennial quarter, half dollar, and dollar coin, many overlooked the 1976 Lincoln Cent, assuming it was just another ordinary penny. However, little did they know that certain 1976 pennies would later become incredibly valuable due to rare errors and high-grade conditions. Now, you might be wondering, why does the no-mint mark 1976 Lincoln penny stand out? Let's get into it. Why is the 1976 and 0 mint mark penny valuable? Most 1976 Lincoln cents were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark at the time. However, what makes this coin special is the combination of errors, minting variations, and condition rarity. Here's what makes the 1976 no mint mark penny worth so much money: high-grade condition, MS67 and above. The vast majority of 1976 pennies were heavily circulated, meaning they have wear, scratches, and damage. However, finding one in mint state condition, MS67 or higher, is extremely rare. A pristine example with full red luster and no marks can sell for thousands of dollars. Rare minting errors: some 1976 pennies have double die errors, off-center strikes, and even planchet errors, which significantly increase their value. A well-preserved error coin can fetch thousands, especially if it's a major minting mistake. Copper composition versus zinc transition: the 1976 penny was still made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, just before the transition to zinc-based pennies in 1982. Because copper has intrinsic value, high-grade specimens are even more desirable to collectors. Collector demand and scarcity: although millions of 1976 pennies were made, finding a flawless, high-grade example with strong strike details and original red color is exceptionally rare. Collectors are always on the hunt for such coins, driving up prices at auctions. Error varieties to look for: if you want to know whether your 1976 no mint mark penny is valuable, here are the top errors to check for. Double die averse, DDO, look for doubling in, Liberty, the date, 1976, or Lincoln's profile. This error can fetch thousands depending on its severity. Off-center strikes: if your penny has an off-center design, where part of the image is missing, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands depending on how off-center the strike is. Die breaks, cuds: some 1976 pennies have cracks or raised areas due to a damaged die. These coins are highly collectible and can bring in a nice premium. Floating roof error: if you inspect the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and notice that the roof appears to be floating, disconnected from the pillars, you might have a valuable error coin. Broad strike error: if your 1976 penny is slightly larger than normal with no rim, it means it was struck without a collar. These are rare and valuable. Auction records and market value. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln cent. Recently, a perfectly graded MS67 plus red specimen sold at auction for a whopping $71,002. This is an incredible price for a penny, but it highlights the importance of grading and condition. Here's a breakdown of potential values. Circulated, worn condition, worth only 1 cent to $1. Uncirculated, MS60 MS63, worth $5 to $50. High grade, MS65 MS66, worth $100 to $500. Top grade, MS67 and above, worth $10,000 to $71,002 plus. If you think you have a high-grade 1976 penny, consider getting it professionally graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to determine its true market value. How to find a 1976 valuable penny? Wondering how you can get your hands on one of these valuable pennies? Here are some places to check. Pocket change. Yes, rare coins are still found in circulation. Always check your pennies carefully. Coin rolls from the bank. Buy rolls of pennies and search through them for high-grade specimens. Estates sales and flea markets. Many old coin collections get sold for cheap. Online auctions and coin shops. You can find high-grade 1976 pennies for sale, but be sure to buy from reputable dealers. The 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a true hidden gem in the world of numismatics. While most people overlook pennies, this coin proves that rare varieties and high grades can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you have one, especially an MS67 or higher, you might be holding onto a small fortune. So, go check your coin collection, your piggy bank, or even your loose change, because you never know what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. That's it for today's video. Have you ever found a rare penny in your change? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about valuable coins, check out my other videos on the channel. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into another incredible discovery in the world of rare coins. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket change that could be worth nearly $40,000. Yes, you heard that right. The 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin is turning heads in the numismatic world, and collectors are willing to pay a small fortune for one in the right condition. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it worth thousands of dollars? Stick around, and I'll break down everything you need to know about its history, unique features, errors, and how you can determine if you have one of these valuable pennies sitting in your coin jar. History of the 1977 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original coin featured the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse and wheat ears on the reverse. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat design with the famous Lincoln Memorial, which remained on the penny until 2008. The 1977 Lincoln penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. While billions of these pennies were struck in 1977, certain rare varieties and error coins have made collectors eager to get their hands on them. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of pennies this year, but those without a mint mark and in perfect condition can be extremely valuable today. Rare features and mint era variants. Now, what makes the 1977 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth so much money? Here's what collectors look for. No mint mark. Unlike the Denver D and San Francisco S minted coins, pennies from the Philadelphia Mint in 1977 did not have a mint mark. This alone does not make it rare, but high quality, well-preserved specimens without a mint mark are what collectors prize. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher. The biggest factor that determines value is condition. Coins graded MS67, MS68, or MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, fetch the highest prices. Finding a 1977 penny in nearly perfect condition is rare due to natural wear and circulation. Double die error, DDO and DDR. Some 1977 pennies feature a double die obverse, DDO, or double die reverse, DDR, where elements like Lincoln's face, the date, or inscriptions appear slightly double due to a striking error at the mint. These are rare and highly valuable to collectors. Off-center strikes. Another sought-after error occurs when the coin is misaligned during striking, causing a portion of the design to be missing. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Full red RD color. Copper coins naturally change color over time, shifting from a bright red RD to a darker brown BN. Coins that retain their original red luster are significantly more valuable than those with a dull or worn-out appearance. Current market value. So, how much is the 1977 no mint mark Lincoln penny actually worth today? While most circulated examples are only worth face value, 1 cent, uncirculated or high-grade coins can be worth thousands. Circulated condition, VF to XF, typically worth between 10 cents and $1.50. Uncirculated MS60 MS65, valued between $20 and $2.50. MS66 grade, sold at auction for $800 to $2.00. MS67 grade, highly rare, worth between $5,000 and $15. MS68 plus grade, best known condition, record auction sale of $39,812 in recent years. Where to find a valuable 1977 penny, you might be wondering. How can you find one of these valuable pennies? Well, here are the best places to check. Your pocket change. Believe it or not, rare coins can still be found in everyday circulation. Always check your pennies before spending them. Coin rolls from banks. Many collectors search through rolls of pennies from banks, a method known as coin roll hunting, to find hidden gems. Estate sales and garage sales. Older collections may contain valuable coins overlooked by sellers. Online marketplaces and coin shows. Places like eBay, heritage auctions, and Stack's Bowers often have rare coins available for collectors and investors. Tips for selling your 1977 penny. If you think you have a valuable 1977 Lincoln penny, here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Get it professionally graded. Before listing your coin, Submit it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Take high-quality photos. If selling online, clear, close-up photos of both sides of the coin will help attract serious buyers. Research recent sales. Look up recent auction results to price your coin competitively. Sell to reputable dealers or auction houses. If your coin is worth thousands, consider selling through a professional auction house to reach serious collectors. The 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest coins can hold big value. While most pennies from this year are only worth a few cents, those in perfect condition or with minting errors can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you love coin collecting or just want to make sure you're not missing out on a fortune, always check your pennies before spending them. What do you think about this incredible penny? Do you have any rare coins in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more videos about rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a future update on valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an incredible story to share with you about a rare and valuable coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change. We're talking about the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has become a true collector's item, fetching an astounding $27,753 in the market today. That's right, this little penny could be worth a small fortune if you happen to find the right one. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep into the history, rarity, and value of this fascinating coin. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1980 Lincoln cent, we need to go back in time to understand the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1-cent coin was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most revered leaders. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, which has remained the same for over a century. On the reverse, from 1909 to 1958, we saw the famous wheat ear design, but in 1959, the United States Mint changed the reverse to feature the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This reverse design, created by Frank Gasparo, remained on the penny until 2008. Now, let's zoom into the year 1980. This was a time of significant change for U.S. coinage, particularly regarding the minting process. In previous years, pennies carried a small mint mark to indicate where they were struck. A D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, and if no mint mark appeared, it meant the coin was minted in Philadelphia. However, what makes the 1980 no mint mark Lincoln cent particularly special is that it was one of the last years where Philadelphia coins didn't carry a mint mark. What truly makes this 1980 penny stand out is its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. While millions of 1980 pennies were struck, finding one in pristine condition, especially in high mint state grades, is incredibly rare. Most pennies from circulation have wear and tear, reducing their value. But if you find one that is in perfect or near perfect condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about some key features that make this coin valuable. The most important factor is its condition. The highest graded pennies are those that have never been in circulation, showing no signs of scratches, wear, or discoloration. Collectors look for coins graded MS65 or higher, meaning they are in almost flawless condition. Another reason for the high value of this coin is the presence of rare errors. Some 1980 pennies have double die errors, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, making them even more desirable. One of the most famous errors found in Lincoln cents is the double die error. If you find a 1980 penny where the letters, date, or Lincoln's profile appears doubled, you might be holding a jackpot coin. Other rare errors include off-center strikes, where the coin's design is shifted to one side due to a misalignment during the minting process. These types of errors make the coin unique, increasing its value tremendously. Now, let's get to the part everyone has been waiting for: the current market value of the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While most 1980 pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent, some rare specimens in top condition have sold for incredible prices at auction. In fact, a A 1980 Lincoln cent in near-perfect condition recently sold for a whopping $27,753. This kind of value is only seen in coins that are in the best condition, often graded MS-67 or higher. If you have a 1980 penny in your collection, it might be worth sending it to a professional coin grading service to determine its true value. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? The best way is to start searching through your pocket change, old coin collections, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. Many collectors have found rare coins simply by taking the time to look. Another great way to discover valuable coins is by visiting flea markets, estate sales, and coin shops, where you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Before you go, let's recap the key points. The 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is a rare and valuable coin, with some examples selling for over $27,753. Factors that affect its value include condition, mint errors, and rarity. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and condition. And there you have it, folks. Another amazing coin that could be worth a fortune. Make sure to check your pocket change and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable penny like this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that many people overlook, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might have one of these sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now, and if it's the right variety, it could be worth an incredible $23,934. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about this coin, its history, how to identify valuable versions, auction records, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for certain examples. So, make sure to watch till the end because you won't want to miss this. History of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic representation. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had already undergone several design and composition changes. The coin was still made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, a composition that had been in place since 1864. However, this was also the final full year that pennies were made of this composition. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a primarily zinc composition with only a thin copper plating, due to rising copper costs. This means that the 1981 Lincoln penny is one of the last solid copper pennies ever produced, making it historically significant and sought after by collectors. An no-mint mark, what does it mean? If you look closely at most U.S. coins, you'll notice a small letter near the date. This letter is the mint mark, which tells us where the coin was made. For example, a D represents the Denver Mint, and an S represents the San Francisco Mint. However, some coins have no mint mark at all. In 1981, pennies without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. At the time, Philadelphia generally did not use a mint mark on cents, meaning that the lack of a mint mark is actually normal for this coin. However, not all 1981 pennies are valuable. So what makes some of them worth thousands of dollars? What makes the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny valuable? Several factors determine the value of a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, including condition, rarity, errors, and demand from collectors. Let's break these down. 1. Condition, grade matters. The most important factor affecting a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS-70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A circulated 1981 penny, worn from use, is usually worth 1 to 5 cents. An uncirculated penny with a high mint state grade, such as MS-65 or higher, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The most valuable examples are those graded MS-67 or MS-68 by professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A 1981 Lincoln cent in MS-68 RD, red, condition is incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay thousands for such a perfect coin. 2. Rare error coins are some of the most exciting finds for collectors because they are one-of-a-kind mistakes made during the minting process. Some rare errors seen on the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny include off-center strikes, when the coin is struck improperly, causing part of the design to be missing. A 50% off-center strike with visible date and details can be worth $500 to $2,000. Double die averse DDO. This happens when the die strikes the coin twice in slightly different positions, creating a doubled image on Lincoln's face or the inscriptions. A strong DDO penny from 1981 could fetch $1,000 to $5,000. Broad strike error, when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to spread out wider than normal. These can be worth $200 to $1,500, depending on the extent of the error. Clipped planchet. If part of the blank metal sheet is missing when the coin is struck, it results in a curved or straight clip. These can sell for $100 to $500.30. Full red color, RD designation. Copper pennies come in 3 color designations based on their appearance. RD, red, bright red color, like a freshly minted coin. Most valuable. RB, red-brown, some red and some brown tones. Moderately valuable. BN, brown, fully brown, often from circulation wear. Least valuable. A 1981 penny in full red RD condition with a high grade will always be worth more than one that is brown or worn out. Auction records and current market value. Now, let's talk about the big money. How much have collectors actually paid for a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? In a recent auction, a 1981 Lincoln penny graded MS68 RD sold for an astonishing $23,934. This is because coins in this high grade are extremely rare. Only a handful exist. Even coins in MS67 RD condition have sold for $2,000 to $5,000. High quality error pennies from 1981, such as a double die or off-center strike, have also fetched thousands of dollars. If you have an uncirculated 1981 Lincoln penny, it's definitely worth getting it graded because it could be worth far more than face value. Where to sell your 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? If you think you have a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it. Coin auctions. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers handle high-value coins. eBay. Many collectors buy and sell rare coins on eBay, but make sure to get your coin graded first to get the best price. Local coin shops. Some dealers specialize in rare pennies and may offer good prices. Online marketplaces. Websites like PCGS and GC or Great Collections have marketplaces for rare coins. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might look like an ordinary coin, but if you find one in mint condition or with a rare error, it could be worth thousands. With a top value of $23,934, this is one penny that proves small change can lead to big money. So, start checking your coin collection. You never know what hidden treasure you might have. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins and valuable finds, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a 1983 Lincoln 1-cent penny that has been selling for a whopping $30,000 in the collector's market. This is a coin you need to check for because it could be hiding in your pocket change, coin jar, or even an old collection. So, grab your pennies and stick around because I'm about to reveal everything you need to know about this rare coin, its history, how to identify it, and why collectors are paying big bucks for it. History of the 1983 Lincoln penny. The 1983 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint and is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This series replaced the wheat penny design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. During the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint made a big change to the composition of pennies. Before 1982, pennies were mostly made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But in mid-1982, the Mint switched to a zinc core with a thin copper coating, making them 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. This change was due to the rising cost of copper, which made it too expensive to continue producing pennies in the original composition. So, by 1983, All pennies were supposed to be made from this new zinc composition. However, some mistakes happened, leading to valuable error coins, including the 1983 D Lincoln penny worth up to $30,000. Why is the 1983 D penny worth so much? Now you might be wondering, why is this penny so valuable? The answer lies in rare errors and unique characteristics that make this coin highly sought after by collectors. One of the biggest reasons is the 1983 double die reverse (DDR) error. This means that during the minting process, the die used to stamp the reverse side of the coin was slightly misaligned, creating a doubling effect. If you look closely, you can see extra thickness in the letters. E pluribus unum, 1 cent, and United States of America. This doubling effect increases the coin's value significantly. Another valuable error found in 1983 D pennies is the copper planchet error. As I mentioned earlier, pennies in 1983 were supposed to be made of zinc with a copper coating, but some were accidentally struck on solid copper planchets from 1982. These rare copper pennies are incredibly valuable, with some selling for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. How to identify a valuable 1983 D penny? So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here are some key things to check. Look for the D mint mark. The 1983 D penny was minted in Denver, so it should have a small D mint mark below the date on the obverse, heads side of the coin. Check for doubling on the reverse. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to closely examine the words 1 cent, e pluribus unum, and United States of America. If you see clear doubling, you might have a rare double die reverse (DDR) error. Weigh the coin. A standard 1983 penny made of zinc should weigh 2.5 grams. If your coin weighs closer to 3.1 grams, it might be one of the rare copper planchet errors, making it extremely valuable. Inspect the coin's condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins graded MS65 or higher, mint state, are the most valuable. Look for coins with no scratches, strong luster, and sharp details. Current market value and record sales. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1983 D Lincoln penny. While a regular 1983 D penny in circulated condition is only worth face value, rare error coins can be worth thousands. A 1983 D penny with a double die reverse (DDR) has sold for as much as $15,000 to $20,000. Depending on the grade. A 1983 D penny struck on a 1982 copper planchet has reached auction prices of $30,000 or more. Even lower grade error coins can fetch $500 to $5,000, so it's definitely worth checking your change. Where to sell a valuable 1983 D penny? If you think you have a rare 1983 D penny, here's what to do next. Get it verified. Take your coin to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They can authenticate and grade your coin. Sell at auctions. Rare pennies like this often fetch high prices at auctions. Consider selling through heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, or eBay. Join online coin communities. Websites like CoinTalk, PCGS forums, and Reddit's r/coins are great places to get expert opinions on your coin. Visit a coin show. Attending a local or national coin show can connect you with collectors who may be willing to pay top dollar for your coin. The 1983 D Lincoln penny is proof that rare coins can still be found in everyday pocket change. Whether it's the double die reverse (DDR) error or the copper planchet mistake, these rare varieties have been known to sell for up to $30,000. If you have a jar of old pennies sitting around, now is the time to start checking them. You never know, you might be holding a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on valuable coin updates. Also, drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we have an incredible discovery, an ordinary-looking 1987 D Lincoln penny that has sold for an astonishing $14,872 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent penny worth nearly $15,000. If you've got some spare change lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. Make sure to watch this video until the end because I'll be breaking down everything you need to know about this valuable coin, including white heavy checkmark, the history behind the 1987 D Lincoln penny, white heavy checkmark, how to identify rare and valuable versions, white heavy checkmark, errors and key details that make certain 1987 D pennies worth big money, white heavy checkmark, and of course, the current market value of this amazing coin. So, before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Alright, let's get started. Section 1. The history of the 1987 D Lincoln penny. First, let's talk about the history of the 1987 D Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial series in 2009. The 1987 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark right below the year 1987 on the obverse front of the coin. This particular year saw millions of pennies minted, making it seem like an ordinary coin at first glance. But here's where things get interesting. While billions of these coins were produced, only a few special 1987 D pennies have unique characteristics that make them highly valuable. Some rare errors, high-grade conditions, and special minting details set them apart. Section 2. What makes the 1987 D Lincoln penny valuable? Now, let's answer the big question. What makes some 1987 D pennies worth thousands of dollars while others are only worth 1 cent? There are 3 main factors that determine a coin's value. 1. Mint errors. If a coin has a minting mistake, collectors are willing to pay huge sums of money for it. 2. High-grade condition. The closer a coin is to being flawless, the more valuable it becomes. 3. Rare varieties. Some coins have slight design variations that make them stand out. Let's go over these in detail. Section 3. Valuable mint errors on the 1987 D penny. One of the main reasons certain 1987 D pennies are worth a fortune is because of mint errors. Here are some of the most valuable errors found on these coins. White heavy checkmark, double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the die, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Some rare 1987 D pennies with doubling on Liberty, or In God We Trust, have sold for thousands. White heavy checkmark, off-center strike. If a penny was struck incorrectly and is missing part of the design, it's called an off-center strike. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. Some 1987 D pennies that are 50% off-center have sold for over $5,000. White heavy checkmark, broad strike error. A broad strike happens when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to appear wider and flatter than normal. This type of error penny can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. White heavy checkmark, die clash error. This occurs when the dies strike each other without a coin between them, leaving imprints on the next coins that are struck. Some rare 1987 D pennies with noticeable die clashes have fetched high prices. White heavy checkmark, wrong planchet error. If a 1987 D penny was accidentally struck on a foreign coin blank, or even a dime planchet, it becomes an extremely rare collector's item worth thousands of dollars. If you find any of these errors on your 1987 D penny, hold on to it. It could be worth a small fortune. Section 4. High-grade 1987 D pennies worth big money. Even if your 1987 D penny doesn't have an error, it can still be valuable if it's in perfect condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, perfect coin. These high-quality coins are called MS-graded, mint state coins. A 1987 D penny graded MS-67 or higher can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, small blue diamond MS-66 1987 D penny sold for $200-$500. Small blue diamond MS-67 1987 D penny sold for $1,000-$2,500. Small blue diamond MS-68 1987 D penny sold for an incredible $14,872 at auction. If you find a 1987 D penny in amazing condition, it's worth sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Section 5. How to identify a rare and valuable 1987 D penny. So, how can you tell if your 1987 D penny is worth thousands? Here's what to do. Heavy checkmark. Step 1. Check for errors. Look closely at the coin's date, lettering, and design. Do you see any doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual marks? Heavy checkmark. Step 2. Inspect the condition. Does your penny look brand new with no scratches or wear? The shinier and cleaner, the better. Heavy checkmark. Step 3. Weigh the coin. A normal 1987 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If your coin has a different weight, it could be an error variety. Heavy checkmark. Step 4. Get it graded. If you think your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could mean a big payday. Section 6. The current market value of the 1987 penny. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1987 Lincoln penny. Money bag. Regular circulated 1987 pennies are only worth face value, 1 cent. Money bag MS65 graded coins can sell for around $50 to $200. Money bag MS67 plus graded coins can sell for $1,000 to $5,000. Money bag error coins with rare mint mistakes can reach $10,000 or more. Money bag. The highest recorded sale of a 1987 Lincoln penny was $14,872 at auction. So, check your pennies. You might just find one of these rare and valuable coins in your pocket change, and there you have it. The 1987 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but some rare versions are worth thousands of dollars. Do you have a 1987 penny? Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today we have an exciting one for you, the 1990 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin may look like any ordinary penny, but did you know that it could be worth an astonishing $78,542? That's right. Some of these coins have fetched an unbelievable price at auctions, and today we're going to dive deep into the history, key features, errors, and what makes this penny so valuable. So stick around till the end, because you don't want to miss any of the details. History of the 1990 Lincoln penny. Before we get into the big money details, let's take a step back and understand the history of the 1990 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. The D Mint mark on this coin means it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the main U.S. mint facilities responsible for producing billions of coins every year. In 1990, the Denver Mint produced an estimated 4.9 billion pennies. That's right, billions with a B. So why is this particular coin worth so much money? The answer lies in the rare variations, unique mint errors, and collector demand that makes some of these pennies incredibly valuable. Not all 1990 pennies are worth a fortune, but if you find the right one, you could be looking at a serious payday. Rare error variants that make this coin valuable. Now let's talk about what makes some 1990 pennies worth thousands of dollars. Here are the most important error types and key features that collectors are searching for. 1. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1990 pennies were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal planchets. Instead of being minted on a zinc core with a copper coating, a few were struck on older copper planchets left over from previous years. This makes them significantly heavier than normal pennies. If you think you have one, weigh it on a precision scale. A standard 1990 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but a rare copper version would weigh 3.1 grams, just like pre-1982 pennies too. Off-center strikes. A major off-center strike can significantly increase a coin's value. If you find a 1990 penny that is 10%, 25%, or even 50% off-center, you could have a rare collectible on your hands. The more dramatic the misalignment, the higher the value, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. 3. Double die errors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die obverse or double die reverse error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubled image on letters, numbers, or Lincoln's portrait. If you notice any doubling on the word Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or Lincoln's face, you may have a valuable coin worth thousands. 4. Broad strikes and clipped planchets. Another valuable error involves broad strikes, which occur when the coin is struck without the collar that keeps it in place. This results in a stretched out, misshapen penny. Clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin appears to be cut off, are also rare and can increase the coin's value significantly. 5. No mint mark variety. While this video focuses on the 1990D penny, there's also an interesting no S-proof variety from this year that lacks the expected mint mark. Though this version was minted in San Francisco, it's worth mentioning because some people confuse it with the regular circulation strikes. If you find a proof 1990 penny without an S mint mark, it could be worth a small fortune. How to check if you have a valuable 1990D penny? So, how can you tell if your 1990D penny is worth thousands of dollars? Here are a few steps to follow. Step 1. Check the weight. Use a digital scale to weigh your penny. If it weighs 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet error. Step 2. Examine the details with a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering, date, and Lincoln's portrait. Do you see any signs of doubling, extra thickness, or misalignment? If so, you might have a double die error. Step 3. Look for off-center strikes and broad strikes. Is your penny misshapen or missing part of the design? If yes, it could be a valuable error coin. Step 4. Get it authenticated. If you think you have a rare 1990D penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for authentication. Certified coins fetch much higher prices at auctions, current market value and auction prices. Now let's talk about the big numbers. The most valuable 1990D Lincoln penny ever sold at auction went for an astounding $78,542. This coin was in pristine condition, meaning it had almost no signs of wear and tear. The highest prices are usually reserved for MS-67 or MS-68 graded coins, which are near perfect in quality. For a more common uncirculated 1990D penny, you could still fetch anywhere from $500 to $5,000 depending on the grade. Even circulated examples with major errors can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Why collectors pay so much for these pennies? You might be wondering, why would anyone pay so much for a penny? Well, rare coin collectors are always searching for unique pieces to add to their collections. A rare mint error or a high-grade example of a common coin becomes a must-have for serious collectors. The demand for rare pennies continues to grow, and as more collectors enter the market, prices keep going up. So there you have it. The 1990D Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable modern pennies in circulation. If you come across one, be sure to check for errors, weigh it, and inspect it closely. You never know, you might be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting discovery to talk about. The 1970D Lincoln 1-cent penny that has shocked collectors by reaching a staggering $41,333 at auction. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, or even lying around in your spare change, you might be sitting on a fortune. So, stick around as we break down the history, key features, and what makes this coin so valuable. History of the 1970D Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the value, let's take a step back and explore the history of this fascinating penny. The Lincoln cent series was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, and it has remained one of the most collected coins in history. Fast forward to 1970, and the Lincoln penny was still in circulation, but with a small yet crucial difference: the 1970D mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where millions of these pennies were produced. But not all of them were created equal. Some rare variations and mint errors have made certain 1970D pennies incredibly valuable. How to identify the 1970D Lincoln penny? So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1970D Lincoln penny? Let's break it down step by step. Look for the mint mark. The letter D below the date 1970 confirms that your penny was minted in Denver. Check the condition. Coins in mint state, MS, or with very few signs of wear are worth significantly more. Search for rare errors. Some 1970D pennies have unique doubling errors, off-center strikes, or other mint mistakes that can dramatically increase their value. Why is the 1970D penny worth so much? Now, let's get to the big question. Why is this coin Worth $41,333? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and collector demand. Mint errors. Some 1970D pennies have a double die obverse (DDO) error, where the design appears slightly doubled, especially in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. This type of mint mistake makes the coin extremely valuable to collectors. High-grade condition. If your 1970D penny has never been circulated and is in pristine condition, it could be classified as MS65 or higher, which commands top dollar in the market. Collector interest. The 1970D Lincoln penny is a favorite among numismatists, driving up its value at auctions. Current market value. The highest recorded sale of a 1970D Lincoln penny reached a whopping $41,333 at auction. However, even if your penny isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Average circulated condition, $10. $100 uncirculated condition, MS60 plus $500. $5,000 rare mint era coins, $10,000. $41. 333 plus how to sell your 1970D Lincoln penny. If you think you have one of these valuable pennies, here's what you should do. Verify the coin's condition. Check for scratches, wear, and any doubling errors. Get it professionally graded. A grading service like PCGS or NGC can confirm its authenticity and condition. Sell at auctions or online. Consider selling through heritage auctions, eBay, or a reputable coin dealer to get the best price. The 1970D Lincoln 1-cent penny is proof that even the smallest coins can be worth a fortune. If you have one of these pennies, take a close look. You might just hit the jackpot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Let me know in the comments if you have a 1970D penny or any other rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!